We're the Malta Eurovision Song Contest 2026 in Taali in the Malta Affairs and Convention Center. And in front of us is a young lady. Her name is Chess Galea. And she'll sing the song Shout It Out.
Yes.
And it's the first time you're taking part in this competition, is it?
It is the first part. Sorry. It is the first time, and it's such a. It was almost a punt because I submitted one song. I didn't even submit more than one song, and it got through. So I'm very, very, very grateful to be here, and it's very lucky, I guess.
Well, I'm lucky to meet you, actually, because when I was reading your bio, you've been involved with getting music on BBC in the UK. Yes. You worked as a backing vocalist for Jack Savoretti. Mm-hmm. Tell us more about your big milestones you've been doing. There's a lot more.
Well, yes, it does sound like a lot, but it did take me a while. I did move to London 16 years ago when I was 18, and obviously I thought I was very grown up and I knew everything. And I just started making connections, and I've been touring with Australian Pink Floyd. I was touring with the Lord of the Rings show, an orchestra. I've been touring myself as an artist. I think I'm just very productive. Like, if I'm not, this is not necessarily a good thing, but if I'm not productive, I sort of get really anxious. Mm-hmm. So I'm just constantly doing new things, and I love it. I get energy from it. So yes, just pushing myself.
So you live in London now?
I do, yes.
And so how did you hear about the Malta Eurovision Song Contest to take part in it?
Well, it's obviously so well known here, and it's so well recognized, and I watch it. I've watched it since I was little, and my favorite, the first song that I remember as my favorite is Debbie Sherry, Let Me Fly, and I was obsessed. I think it was like 1997, and ever since that day I was like, I want to do that. So yeah, ever since I was 5, really. It's just I never had the confidence to submit before now. Took me a while.
Yeah, but what triggered it to put it?
I think in terms of, like, I know myself as a person now, and if I don't win, or if I get a lot of criticism, obviously I'm a human being, it will affect me, but I don't think it would destroy me as it would before. And I think that's what the song is about. I want to take up space as who I am. Like, I'm a bit weird, let's be honest. So, like, I'm just going to be here and be weird, you know?
Now, how is it for feeling to have your music played on BBC?
Oh, it's incredible. Never gets old. It's been playing for the last few years, and every time I'm just like a little child at Christmas, just like waiting for it to come on and recording it, and it's incredible, and especially because I've worked up a relationship with the DJs there, and they're so supportive. They say such nice things, and I'm very grateful.
About the song itself, what is Shout It Out all about, and what's the message in it?
You can sort of hear it. It goes from very like darkness to light, from very like eerie to confident. I think that's the narrative, basically, is that you can feel really insecure in yourself and what you're doing and where you are in life, but at the same time, like, you are going to have space to show and celebrate who you are. Because I know a lot of people aren't understanding the song, but if you really listen to it, guys, you will get it.
So what kind of genre is it that you sing?
I think, it's multiple sort of genres. I would say it's very Eurovision. Let's just put it in there, that category. It's pop, it's got some, the intro has like a little tango influence. It's just Eurovision pop, like hard.
Super, we look forward to this. How do you feel now, a couple of days before the semi-final, to be here? Any butterflies or nervousness?
Very mixed feelings. Like I said, I've performed to like 15,000 people before, and I've just kind of been so relaxed. But because this is, the costume that I've been imagining and that we've been working, all of us together, so hard, I think it's more personal. So I don't know how I'm feeling. I think I need to like sit down and think about it. But I'm definitely nervous, but also just proud of us, proud of all of us.
Let's add a little bit more to this, because also the Malta Eurovision Song Contest will be watched by a lot of Eurovision fans online. Yeah. So you have a lot of people already watching that one. You also have a charity. Tell us about that.
I do. Thank you for mentioning it. I opened it this time last year, out of personal experience and something that I wanted to heal in myself, I suppose. I opened a space for women to come together to heal through art and sort of group practical therapy, from sexual trauma and anything like that. So yeah, it's been a tough journey, but also very rewarding, and we're only at its inception, so it's only going to get better.
you're not only a singer, but also you've been giving your voice to something.
Oh, yes.
Tell us all about that, please.
Is it the game?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so I was the vocalist and the lyric writer for Bayonetta 3, which is insane, like it's such a big game. And in fact, when I got the email to do it, I thought it was a joke, like I deleted it. And then they emailed me again and I was like, this is like a scam, delete. And then I got it again and they're like, are you sure you don't want to be part of this? And I was like, I probably should reply. And then it ended up being Nintendo. It was a crazy, crazy experience. They are so talented. Yeah, I mean, I was a tiny part in it, but I'm very, very happy to have that in my CV.
Can you give us a bit of an example of it, maybe? How
Of
it sounds?
the
Oh, the on
Bayonetta?
Nintendo voice, yeah.
Yeah, so let's go. Awoken by whispers of destiny, I reach for you as you're calling out my name. That one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Since you're singing, give us a bit of shout it out as well, if you
Okay,
don't mind.
so which part? We'll go shout it out. Now that I'm levitating, shout it out. With every breath I'm taking now, I see it's meant to be. Shout it out. Shout it out. Shout it out.
So, and we're adding to this also that you are a vocal coach for students appearing on The Voice.
Yes.
Here in Malta or in UK?
In the UK, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also those kids or people that are going to give their voice to Barbie, the movie.
Yes, exactly. Yes, it's funny because it's like I know them in my living room and they were just chatting and then, a couple of years later, they're in Barbie the movie and in Umbrella the series and I'm just like, this is really cool,
Well,
But what's nice in a way about that, and I don't mean to come across saying the wrong thing, but you sit in the room with these now stars who have the same insecurities as you do and you think, oh, actually it happens to everybody. So everybody feels out of place sometimes, like Shout It Out says, and everyone sort of has their own journey, so it's nice.
Wow. Chess Galea, thank you so much for meeting. You are such a versatile artist and I wish you all the best of luck in this Malta Eurovision Song Contest.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Grazie, Hafna.
Grazie.